just watching this movie, it really felt like he took the Acrimony script, copied and pasted it, and put the and just put the title of, just dated it 2024, and just modified a few more things for the script to make it look new. Hey, what's going on, folks? It's another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and we are talking about the latest movie from Tyler Perry, one of our favorites, and it is called Divorce in the Black, starring Meagan Good and Corey Hardrick. And let's get to it. For those who aren't aware of it, Meagan Good, it goes by the main character by the name of Ava. She's married to Corey's character, who goes by the name of Dallas. Either way, they're in a very, very abusive, toxic marriage, more so from the husband towards the wife, to the point to where it's the husband who initiates the divorce. And after Ava tries to move on with her life and redeem herself and so forth, for some strange reason, the ex-husband feels like, nah, I'm not through with you yet after all. So that's really what it's about. I will say this, in terms of like some positive stuff, when it comes, in terms of positive stuff, when it comes to Tyler Perry, I will always give him props for providing jobs and opportunities for people of color, especially black people. I've always thought it was so bold and brave of him to have his own studio. If you remember his whole big inspiring speech about, hey, if they're not inviting you to the table, create your own table, I fully support that. Only thing I feel like, and when I say only thing, it is one big only thing. But the only thing I think could be done differently, which I'm sure is not new, is he might need to share that workload when it comes to writing some of these scripts, man. Just watching this movie, it really felt like he took the Acrimony script, copied and pasted it, and put the and just put the title of, just dated it 2024, and just modified a few more things for the script to make it look new. And the reason why I bring on Acrimony, it has a lot of similarities. If you heard like the synopsis I gave of it, it literally was just like a toxic relationship. Dallas is sick of his wife, and his wife is, didn't deserve all that type of nastiness. Nevertheless, he initiates the divorce, and then for some reason he's just driven crazy and wants her back because he sees that she's moving on. And if you remember Acrimony, it was kind of the same thing. Scrubby husband finally makes it big with his idea. He's a multi-billionaire or whatever, and he moves on with his life, has a new love life, and even breaks off Taraji P. Henson's character some money as an apology and a thank you, for putting up with him all these years. Nevertheless, I really felt like that's how the script was. Let me copy this from Acrimony, put 2024 in it, and change the title to Divorce in the Black, and make a few modifications here and there with the script. I really felt like what type of movie you're getting after you see like the first 5 to 10 minutes of it. I don't want to spoil anything, just in case you all are looking forward to a good laugh. This was meant to be a serious movie, drama, but there were some parts that you found funny, especially within the first 5 to 10 minutes of it, and I'll leave it at that. If you saw it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't know, sometimes I look at this, certain scenes, and I'll be like, does Tyler Perry really feel like this is how black people act? I'm talking about, especially within the first 5 to 10 minutes, the church scene more specifically. Like it maybe just, I was just kind of like wandering off in my mind about, if a white guy directed some of these Tyler Perry movies, we'd be offended and we would raise hell. And I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to bring race into it too much. But the first half of the movie is kind of like a comedy. I do say, especially with Corey's character, Corey Hardrick playing Dallas, definitely a lot of overacting on his part, at least for the first half of it. I think there's one scene, I swear I don't think I'm exaggerating, to where like I think Megan says something to him and it's just, shut up, B, for like no reason. Like it was like nothing that really required a response like that, So just stuff like that. And I really felt like in the first half of the movie, at least, they definitely spent a lot of time emphasizing how bad Megan's character is treated in the movie. They really emphasize how bad Ava is treated throughout the film, especially in the first half. For example, there's one part where, like, I think the wife is taking too long to get ready, and they're both going to double date, and like the husband just leaves her at home, and the wife literally has to meet her husband as well as their double date couple at the place. So just different stuff like that. I really felt like a lot of time was really spent forcing into your face how bad Ava's being treated throughout this film. It's almost like, all right, man, we get the point, we can kind of move this along. Actually, minor spoiler alert. I think even at one point, her best friend, named Rona, for whatever reason, just took it upon her own to, like, ever since she was married to this guy until present day, just write down like all the list of like the bad things that the husband has done to Ava. Once again, forcing it down your throat how bad Ava's being treated. And it comes out to be like a 4-page letter, damn near front and back, no double space, all single place, and handwritten about all the bad things this guy has done to Ava. So, you know, you would think like, okay, even after all of that, it's the husband who's asking for the divorce. So it's like, that's wild in itself. So the first half of it really was kind of a chore in a sense. Other than that, I think the second half did move along pretty good. I did like the love interest from Ava. That character was good. And once again, the other takeaway that really turned me off was just, yes, I understand these are fictional movies and so forth, but there still can be some sense of realistic reactions to it. Another minor spoiler alert, I think at one point, I think after they got the divorce, I think he like busted into the bank where Ava and Rona are working. And he makes this huge scene. I mean, he's calling both of these women out their names. He's yelling this and the third. Matter of fact, I think this is where he's asking for the divorce, if I'm not mistaken. And it just gets nasty. And mind you, they work at a bank, and at no point at all did no security show up. Nobody, no cop, no nothing escorted this man out of the bank. Like, this dude literally just walked out on his own free will. So it was just like, all right, man, like, it was a lot. Once again, this was supposed to be a serious drama. I did find myself laughing or shaking my head at some point, and I don't want to go through all those different examples. But for what it's worth, man, I mean, I really felt like outside of Corey Hardwick's character, I don't feel like everyone else was overacting too much. I felt like all the actors did the best that they could with the script that they were given. I do feel like his name escapes me, but Ava's father in the movie really, I thought I was rooting for him a lot. His character really reminded me of how, a father should treat his daughter, protect his daughter, and so forth. And, there's just like a lot of like these redemption moments that the father is trying to instill back into her daughter to let her know that she's worth something. She doesn't deserve to get mistreated, this and the third. So there are some good messages throughout the movie. You just may have to get through some of the over-the-top parts. And once again, I know every time a Tyler Perry project comes out, it seems like a lot of people are quick to like talk trash about it. I'm not going to front. Like, there have been some movies, throughout his resume that I did really like. I really enjoyed the Why Did I Get Married series, 1 and 2. I really enjoyed The Family That Prays. I think it's Daddy's Little Girl with Idris Elba. Good Deeds. So he has some good stuff. I just feel like maybe his long list of resume or projects, there's something that's just not connecting in these last few projects he's put out. I'm not sure if it's writer's block, but he's just forcing it, which is why he might need to share the wealth when it comes to writing it. And he did write and direct this movie, Divorce in the Black. So don't want to rant on too long. I'm trying to keep this at least a little under 10 minutes. If you saw the movie, let me know if you agree or disagree with anything. Once again, I try my best to keep out some spoilers. And hey, man, love it or hate it, that's my opinion.
Yeah.